the drawing board to see how we could capture the children in church.
I agree on one.
We live in a modern society and parents, caregivers have to do so much more than long ago. So parents long ago stay home and take care of the babies. They accompany them to school, they pick them up, they come past by to see what's happening. Now they don't have time for that. There's so much things that parents have to do. So fundamental things like sitting with your child and reading a bedtime story to your child. Sometimes when the parents get home, the children is already asleep. Who reads to them? Which is fundamental in developing literacy. If you want your child to succeed, the study shows literacy begins in the womb. When your baby in your belly, literature are taught to read there. And then when they are born, it starts in the cradle. But we notice after 3 months, 6 months, now we have to go back to work. Who is reading? Who is forming those concepts for setting the drum line or the baseline for the child to acquire literacy? These are the things we need to think about. I'm glad to see the representative here. Parents, I think, need more support structure to help them. And we have a lot of single parents. I think the preschools, they need to be more structured as well. I know the government is trying where they are about 10 or 11 or 12 government run preschools, but I think the other preschools need to be monitored because they have a different role to play than our group. So, it's not a problem now where country children are not performing well as urban children. All the children across the board are struggling. And there are some fundamental reasons for that, which I don't think we are able to go into in detail this afternoon, but just to make you aware that literacy begins in the womb, continues in the cradle, preschool, onto primary school. By the time a child reaches primary school, he has already learned about 70% of the things he would learn in his lifetime. So if you miss that fact, you have missed a lot in a child's life.
You know, just to continue the conversation from Auntie Yvette, because I know the moderator did ask about strategies, and I just wanted to piggyback a little bit, and I do agree that literacy begins in the womb, and I had something here, because before I said, literacy is everybody's business. So it is not just left up to the teacher. It is everybody's business. So you, the parents, the teachers, the school, the home, the church, the community, whatever you consider the community to be, the government, it is everybody's business. And as we talk about from the womb, parents can read. I noticed that we have a pregnant mommy here, and I was so happy to see her because maybe she can take back something from this discussion. And parents can read and sing to their unborn, and you might say, but that doesn't make any sense. But the research shows that language begins there. And you see, just as our child in the womb would react to cold water. You drink when you're pregnant mummies and you drink cold water, what will happen to the child is moving? What happens when you drink cold water? Yeah, the child has to kick off. We can think of that cold water as the words that are being read to the child, the words that are being sung to the child will react. And as Auntie Yvette also said, research has shown that between the ages of 0 to 7, children learn the most. So why not have us try to develop it from that age group, right? So the babies can hear from there, and then we come to the preschool, from the womb to the preschool, to the cradle to the preschool, and we come to the preschool, and that's what set the additional foundation, right? For additional learning. So in the lower grades, as we said, the students are still learning. They're still learning the letters, the formation, sound, and give it back to us. So practical things you can read to your child properly. I have three, just my personal experience, I have three young children. From 5, 7, 8. And every morning, this is what we practice because as an educator, you're so busy, I'm studying, you're busy being a mommy, a wife, a teacher, everything. And I know some of you have that similar thing. They say, well, I don't have the time, I have patience. But we have to take the time out. So every morning, what I do, my husband and I, we would put the children, while they're having breakfast, they have to read. So we are either reading to them and they're reading to us and we're questioning them about what they are reading. So we are testing whether or not they understand what they're reading. And I'm telling you, I have seen it work that I did not even know that my 5-year-old knew some words. I was so shocked. I mean, I shouldn't be. But you can understand, you know, when you see the research, you read it, and you're now testing it, and to see the results is amazing. So I would say to my mommies and daddies when they come for parent, they are whenever they come, make sure that your children read every day. Even if the 8-year-old child, for me, she prefers to read, we call them baby books. Do not discourage them. If they want to read that baby book, that is where they feel competent, allow them. Because they are going to grow, and the levels are going to grow, and we are going to see. And I've seen that from the baby books. She has built confidence and she's now reading big books. And then the 7-year-old from the baby books says, Mommy, I can read the Bible. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And guess what? The child is reading the Bible and all the words because he's applying. Do not take for granted that you don't know. At that young stage, try, foster it. You may not know, you don't know the strategies, and I understand some parents really don't know. One of the things I learned at a meeting I went to, the counselor said to the parents, pretend. Pretend you understand what is happening. Listen to them. You know if they're going to make a mistake. You know if they're making a mistake too. Because you know the whole. So when you finish, just ask them at the same question. They do not have to know.
Just before you get to these strategies, the special education need. So could we speak about that a little bit more before we get into strategies? Whichever order you want. Dyslexia, autism, and that kind of thing. Because sometimes in society, right, we have children and we say, oh, they hyperactive, oh, they have this problem and that problem. But when you really pay attention to the child, it's a case where they have special educational needs. Identify something, or what they should do if they think their child has one of these special educational needs.
So just before we jump into that, it's still on that. Children who maybe are about 13, 14 and reading for a doctoral degree, right? And that's because these are high flyers, these are brilliant children whose parents and students not only recognize that they're gifted, but they nurture that. And I don't think that in St. Vincent we are any different. I do think that we have gifted children right here, but what we are lacking is the kind of nurture and support that is needed so that our children can excel at that level. So I just wanted to clear that up. But now, the special needs specialist, Ms. Burke, would go on to tell you about how we could look into strategies to really help the deficiencies that may exist.
I'm not the specialist, Dr. Stewart as well. But I consider myself an educator with disabilities. What I can say is that we have a lot of children who are undiagnosed. And because of that, they suffer in the classroom. Sometimes teachers give up on these students. They claim, they're difficult to manage because this child can't sit still. benefit